why the gore worked for us. We felt like the gore, in a sense, was punishment for these characters. These are complex characters. We want to challenge people to love them, but they do horrible things. And so I think their pain becomes their currency. It's their pain that leads them to fame. So there's an interesting, story there, that the more they rot, the more they fall apart, the more people love them. And we found that intriguing. So there's an interest. So the gore was important for us to go there. These are people who are desperate. They do things out of desperation, and they pay for it too. And in Hellbender, we wanted to play with the idea of female reproduction. And we're not against men. Obviously, I married one and I love him very much. But we just didn't want men to be part of the equation of what this concept of a Hellbender was. These women historically self-reproduced. Again, we were influenced by nature, ferns, mushrooms. We had so much fun playing with, twisting the idea of reproduction. And again, and then with Where the Devil Roams Us too, we continue to be fascinated by gender. But to answer your question, we just had a lot of fun with Hellbender. We didn't think too much, we just were having fun. Most of the time, we just want money to pay our actors well. Typically, we would not pay we make union films, so for those of us who are in the union, we would have to pay the union, but we wouldn't pay ourselves for anything else that we were doing. But everyone who comes in, we want to make sure we pay well and we feed them well. But typically, we just haven't needed a lot of money. And so we would just make a film with what we had in our bank account, and so we wouldn't go hungry. Fortunately, we've been able to, with the last 3 films, start to make a living off of it because we have a sales agent who helps us with the distribution. But funding is we've never crowdfunded. It's just not something that we know a lot about. And maybe we'll do more of that in the future, but we've never made a movie because we had money, and we've never not made a movie because we didn't have money. We just make the movie. And we're lucky because we have time, because we were a family and we're together, it's easy it's convenient. Thank Emilia, who's very brilliant, and Pablo, and Florencia, and the whole festival. And thank you for coming here and talking with me.